As the bright lights of Broadway turn night into day, come with us as we go behind the scenes along the world-famous Gay White Way. Our first stop is the NBC Studios in Radio City, where we witness a rehearsal of one of radio's newest programs, NTG and His Girls. And now Jimmy Wallington introduces Niles Granlund, known as NTG.
The biggest producer of nightclub shows on Broadway. The big brother of every girl in the show business. Has started more chorus girls on their way to stardom than any other man in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Niles Granlund.
A great number of these little girls whom you're going to hear tonight will eventually win success on Broadway, but right now, they're working as chorus girls in Broadway cabarets and theaters.
Edna Strong is the first to go over her number with Harry Salter and his orchestra.
Don't let a kiss upset you. Don't let your love go wrong. Oh, remember who you're promised to. Get to that stuff. You know, get it rid of. Daddy, do. Oh, get the bad. Gaga, get it rid of. Hot-cha, whoa. Don't let your love go wrong. Yeah.
And now June Boyd, a showgirl who is a musician.
What are your names?
We're the O'Hay sisters.
From?
Boston.
Boston? You mean Boston. When they say Boston, I know they're from New England. Go, Harry, let's go.
How am I doing? Hey, hey, tweety, tweet, what, what? How am I doing? Say, say, God to make sure. I may not be the best gal in town, be the best of right. How am I doing? Hey, hey, tweety, tweet, what, what? You fine singers in most any crowd. We may not be good, but we sure are loud. So how we doing? Hey, hey, tweeting, tweet, what? Bong, 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 bong.
At this point, the guest star of the program is introduced. Jack Dempsey, ex-heavyweight champion. Jack reads a line from his part.
And I wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you for asking me here.
Thank you, Jack. Give him a hand.
And now NTG introduces another of his future stars.
Rita Rio, the little Mexican girl whom we call Little Dynamite, or the Mexican jumping bean. Here she is.
He's a lamb on Molly. There's something like the folly. Or the Mexican dolly. Dance and sing around the bar.
Now Rita goes to town with an impression of Cab Calloway.
Come from Heidi, Heidi, Heidi. I'm getting cool, you're getting cool. Sail, Suzanne, Suzanne, Suzanne. Bitty, 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 whoa.
And so comes the close of the rehearsal with its novel dance signature, and NTG's girls are ready for their big opportunity to reach the heights of stardom. 44th Street and Broadway, and we're on our way to a real treat at the Lambs Club, the famous actors organization, where an informal show for members is underway. This time it's Seidel night. Let's stand by and see how Broadway celebrities entertain themselves.
That daring young man on the flying trapeze. His movements are graceful, all girls he just please. And by all he has stolen away.
It's a merry night at the Lambs, and many of its well-known members have turned out. At this table, second from the left, is Frank McIntyre, known to radio fans as Captain Henry of the Showboat. On the right is Fred Hildebrand, the evening's master of ceremonies.
Where is he? Bring him on with some applause, will you, friends? My brother Lamb, come on.
Introducing that famous cartoon, Popeye.
We are now looking in on the act of Steve Evans, the well-known mimic, who is making a quick change into the character of Popeye. And now let's let's meet a few more famous members. Second from the left is Tony Saug, the noted artist. In the center is the well-known traveler, Burton Holmes. Next is radio's voice of experience. And now listen to Billy Gaxton, musical comedy star.
This is one of the most thrilling moments of my life to see you fellas all here back in the club together. Here's a go.
The show continues with Edgar Bergen, ventriloquist.
You studied, didn't you? I hope. Oh, yes, indeed. I've studied medicine for 8 years. Is that so?
Yes.
I thought maybe you just picked it up. Oh, no. But in spite of my years of study, at times I feel as if I don't know a thing about it. Well, that's the way you impressed me.
The closing act is Pete, the famous Our Gang movie dog. Pete is about to be initiated a member of the Seidel Club. Our last stop is at the Winter Garden Theater, where the Earl Carroll sketchbook is playing. Let's go backstage and watch the routine of the Carroll beauties behind the scenes. Here they are, hurrying from their dressing rooms to take their places on stage for the opening number.
May we present who we think are the most beautiful girls in the nation.
The girls have to work just as hard behind the scenes as they do on the stage. Changing numbers keep them busy every second, and they must take the same care in makeup as the stars. A finishing touch, and they're ready for the mirror number. Another costume change, and the girls are ready for the Mexican number. Split-second changes are necessary to make the entrances on time. The girls get a brief rest while the well-known comedy team of Aaron and Broderick takes the stage. And now these lovely girls join the principals for the grand finale of the show.